What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another review here at Thomas Opent, where we're going to dive into one of my English reviews, tippy-toeing, because I don't do them enough, and we're going for some hopeful old school, new school. Old school, new school. Interesting. Form of a modern West Coast IPA, Bad Seed Brewing's No Fuzz Simcoe, with a fucking... I like this, the fact that it has what's it called? Armadillo, I think they're called. And an armadillo always reminds me of Amarillo hop, but there's no Amarillo in here, and that's just my fucking autism at its peak. Bad Seed Brewing, for those of you who are aware of the Master of Hop Hits, one of the old school beer reviewers on YouTube, he's the head brewer at Bad Seed Brewing, so that makes it extra fun for me to review stuff by him. I've had a few of their beers, and I like what I've had so far. I've also got a red ale, I believe, on standby, but I was in the mood for some fucking West Coast IPA, because yesterday I had this great West Coast IPA by Sudden Death, double IPA. This is a 7%, so it's on that line between, it's double dry hopped, Simcoe only, in the form of T90, Cryo, Dynaboost, and Hyperboost. So it's like several variations of Simcoe. Yes, Daddy. I'm going to confess one thing. I bought this a while back, and I forgot about it. So it has 4 months of age on it. It's been kept in the fridge. It should be fine. I mean, I'm team #old IPA anyway. I feel that an IPA should be good after 4 months, so fucking sue me. That's on me. That's on me. Let's see what this does. Like I said, I've had Norway. No, what was I saying? Denmark, Danish. It's Danish beer. Been to Denmark a week and a half ago. We did a gig with the band. I did a show at like a biker gang club thingy in Denmark. That's what I did. I went to Denmark to perform with a band. That's fucking badass, motherfuckers. So in terms, oh yes. Now that is what I would say a modern West Coast. And I appreciate this. Why? Because the color fits for a West Coast. So it's got this sort of golden hue. There's a hint of dirty glassware. There's a hint of a little bit of an orange there, but it's like this golden straw colored golden straw colored goldenness to it. Slight haze to it, might get a little bit more, and that's where the modern West Coast comes in, because yes, it still strikes me as weird, but we're seeing hazy West Coasts. They're basically West Coast. They got a little bit more look of a hazy going on. So what do I want from this? I want cat pee. I want pine. I want resin. That's basically what I want. I want some tropical fruit. All for that, but that's what I want. And I don't want too much sweetness. If I have sweetness, I want it to be caramel malt sweetness, like a good caramel malt base. That's what I want. We'll just see where this lands, and if Peter sees this, look, dude, you're like, I doubt you'll see this, but you are, when it comes to reviewing, you have way more knowledge than I do. Your palate is much better. So I'm just saying, this is probably going to suck compared to your reviews. I'm just saying, but here we go. Let's see what this does in the nose. There's definitely some cat pee in there. And I'm getting a nice malt base. It's got like this sweetness that a West Coast should have. It's different than a hazy. It's a different kind of sweetness. That sweetness is usually very much like very overripe sweet fruit. This is different, but there is that sweet note. So I'm getting some cat pee. A little bit of dank. Hints of pine resin. It could be me, but the nose isn't as impactful as I had hoped. But I have to admit, I have a slight cold, so maybe that does have something to do with it. It's like that good malt base that I'm talking about. You're getting things like stone fruit, peach, a little bit of mango. There's a little bit of pineapple going on. But it's mostly like that lovely, danky cat pee-ish. Slight pine, slight resin. Caramel base. It's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. I like what it's doing in the nose. Part of me wishes this wasn't 7% ABV, but like 4.5. I know I'm bitching about that low ABV thing again because I could chug it, but yeah, I like this. It's doing things in the nose that I appreciate, and it's going back way more to old school, even with a modern twist to it. You know, you get a little bit of citrus there. There's a little bit of that tangerine orange thing going on, mostly a little bit of lemon grapefruit. It's all there, but sorry, I just got distracted because this is what I've been missing in a lot of IPAs these days, and I love beers like this. Let's just dive in and see what it does in the taste. Cheers. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, baby. That is so much more impactful in the palate than it is on the nose, and then a very good way. Oh, there is everything I want. There is everything I needed for this. I just noticed something in the corner of my eye. I need to quickly do something. Huh. I'm doing a little bit of a review session, which I said I wasn't going to do anymore. I wanted to live a little bit healthier. So don't drink like 4 beers in a row on a free day, but free afternoon. But I have a holiday, I have a vacation. So I'm just chilling. Yesterday I ate way too much. Today I'm going to drink a few beers. I should be able to have fun. But one of the beers, because of fruit flies, I always put like a coaster on it. So I don't get fruit flies in it in this season. Anyway, so this is so much more. It's got this intense bitterness. Like, it's not too intense, but it's got this proper bitterness to it. Like, it makes you pucker a little bit. Great malt base. Slightly caramelly, like that caramelly sweetness you want. Not caramel. Caramel is getting like, it's not caramel. I'm saying that wrong, but I think you know what I mean when I'm talking about old school West Coast, even though this is modern West Coast. I know because of modern interpretations, Hobson's, things like that. But you get this good like malt base that you want, like the slight sweetness from it. And I always called it like a caramel sweetness. It's not caramel. I know it's not caramel as we think of these pastry stouts these days, things like that. It's not that. And you get like this proper grapefruit, lemon, rind, even like that bitterness from it, and like the peel from the citrus. It's got like this nice, slightly danky, slightly piney, resiny cat pee thing going on all the way through it. You're getting a hints of some from like stone fruits, but it's nothing too impactful. It's really focusing on that old school grapefruit malt based thing that you want from like West Coast IPA, and that's brilliant. And honestly, I complained a little bit while I was talking about the nose, where I said, God, I wish this one was like 4.5%. But honestly, that's my pet peeve lately with many beers. But going back to ye olden days when I was loving my Westies, 7% was like a sweet spot for these beers for me. Like you could drink one, maybe two, and that was it. And you get like, you're doing nice. You know what I mean? In a good way. And this just reminds me of the beers that I used to really love. Proper bitterness, good malt base. And you know what? Even though it's complex enough to offer interesting things, it's also still like just a drinking beer. Like you could pour this and just enjoy, which I'm trying to do more these days. I had a few beers yesterday. I had pizza and spare ribs, and God, I ate way too fucking much. But you know what? You only live once. What did you get for your holiday? Fat. I got fat. But you know what? This is like drink it, like pour it, drink it, enjoy, and just smile. I was talking with Mike from Nerd Sense a while back about how we're over analyzing beer, we're overthinking beer, we're not enjoying beer anymore, we're just constantly thinking about everything. And I try to find as many moments that I can where I just pour it and drink it and enjoy it. And sure, if I'm like, oh, that's Karen, but I don't want to make tasting notes. I don't want to overanalyze. I just want to enjoy. And I'm enjoying this. I've been disappointed by West Coast labeled IPAs for a while now. And together with this one, together with the sudden death one I had yesterday, has restored my faith in that breweries are still capable of making good Westies, you know? And I just wish more people would get to know proper Westies again, get to drink proper Westies again, and just be happy with proper Westies, you know? West Coast is the best coast, you know what I'm saying? And that's it for this review. If you liked it, click like. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. In the description box below, I'll put some links to all of my social media, a link to the Dutch Beer Collective, and a link to mysterybeer.nl. Leave some comments, and I'll see all you guys in another review soon. And until then, cheers.